know it's not that easy to come to the Philippines, but thank you so much for, spending your money, your day off, not as really a day off because you're having such probably a hard time sometimes in the Philippines because of our community, but really thankful because it seems that you really love our place and you have good memories there, you have good experience from our place, and I just hope that those experience that you had in the past visiting our place will also not only an experience, but we hope that it also helps you as a person. Okay, so thank you very much. So today, we are here to let you know what is the progress of the program in you translate. Actually, the purpose of coming here is also to let other Japanese know about what we are doing in the Philippines, especially what we are doing together with NPO Halo Halo. So this afternoon, I will just share you some presentation about the activities and the progress of the program that we started many years ago when you came there, and then probably you will notice some changes in the program. So I will ask my wife to do the honor to let you know about the activities we had in the Philippines and Cebu.
So that we will let you know what happened for how many years, that your help and what we have been doing in Cebu, especially this community. And so, as you know, Philippines is known as to be a very religious country, and the community that you are visiting is also a church at the same time. So we're also helping children and people there. So that's our name, the name of our church, and we organize this organization, which is TulaysaKinabuhi in Cebuano and Bridge of Life in English. So as you all know, it's a non-profit organization, and it really started with the friendship of a Japanese and us. So we're very happy to have this friendship with you, because we see that we have the same goal to really help the poor people in Cebu, especially this community. And so that's why we want to become the bridge of the life of the people in Cebu. So this is our vision, this is what we want to see. Before, if you were able to remember, maybe some of you were not able to see, the place that you have visited before is very different from now. Before, it was like a jungle. There were so many trees, you won't even imagine that there are people living in there. Even me, because I live in the city. But when he brought me there, it was very surprising that there are so many poor people living there. And so we have the feeling of, I think we need to help them. And our vision is to see them transform. So we were thinking, how can we help? So we want them to become a responsible community, and at the same time, we want to help them as much as possible their living condition. So, and because we all want it for the glory of God.
そういう端っこに追いやられているスラムの人たちを助けようとしていました。Sorry.
No problem. So through that, so we want to become the bridge of that, having that vision. So in a way of helping them through social, educational, and economic programs. So later on, I will show you what are these programs that we want to see. So these are the communities that we are helping in Cebu. So one is in Sitio Roma. It's in the upper part, and some of you have seen also the riverside area, and somewhere in Talisa. And the second one, which is where our center now is located, because the previous one is very far from walking, because we have been already covered with a housing project. So we decided to transfer in this area in Sitio Hope. And the third is in Barangay Biasong. It's across the river on the Sitio Hope. And the last community, once a month we visit there to help the mothers who are affected in Haiyan typhoon. They're in northern Cebu. We're helping them in their livelihood program.
はい、 今ちょっとロケーションの話をしてるんですが、まあ、セブはこんな形をしてるわけですよね。でもフィリピン全体のこうなんか中で、まあ、フィリピン全土こう、まあ、もうちょっと島が広いんですけど、この中の中部がフィリピンのそのセブが、まあ、この辺にあるわけで、セブがあるわけですね。でその中のセブのパートのセブシティっていうといわゆるど真ん中こっちになります。ここのセブシティのすぐ下がここがタリサイシティになっていて、タリサイシティの、この特に沿岸部の地域が彼らのプロジェクトエリアで、今プロジェクトエリア As you're describing
Yes.
4エリアに分けています。もちろんそのシティなのでとっても広いわけですよね。なのでそのコミュニティの中でも、まあ、今例えばこういう地域とこういう地域とこういう地域っていった4つの地域なんですけれども、どれもその沿岸部の地域ではあるんですが、4つのうち、ごめんなさい、3つがこのタリサイにありますが、メデリン、この、パヌグナーメデリンの台風の被災地支援ということで、この中部を襲った台風ヨランダの時の時期にレイテからの影響を受けたのはセブの北部のみなんです。でここの一番北の端のところがメデリンシティで、ここにある村にも私たち緊急支援で入りました。でそこのつながりでの話を今、説明していました。まあ、それぞれ地域状況が違ってます。
So these are the 4 communities that we are helping, and what are the offered opportunities that we gave to these communities? So first, as I've told you, it's the economic development. Because the community is very poor and some husbands are fishermen and some are irresponsible fishermen. So we also want to help the mothers. In this way, one way of helping them is through these recycle bags. I'm sure you have seen this in Cebu. And then the next one is this is the new program that we are starting in City Hope, but we already started it in Northern Cebu. The dishwashing, powder soap, and fabric conditioner making. So it's a pilot project. Yeah, we are still on the process of helping them, and hopefully it will really give them a good income. As you have seen a while ago, the videos, Feliz Accessories is owned by a Japanese who happened to be part also of the study tour. So she has seen that maybe she can help the mothers. So we are the one making some of her bracelets. And if you buy it here in Japan, you will also be able to help the feeding program of the community. This one is the fishing equipment assistance. Yes. So, oops, sorry. So I think some of you were able to experience riding the small boat of our fishermen, and yeah, we assisted them with the engine, making their boats, and hopefully we will try to continue this program because some yeah, as I told you, some fathers are really not responsible with this project, but we want to continue to help them.
入れ替えたりしながらやっています。
And another project, new project is rug making. You can see it at the back later.
ラグプログラムと言ってますが、この写真は雑巾です、実はフィリピンの。
Yeah, this is very common in Cebu or even around Philippines. Even some young boys or parents sell it on the streets. If the traffic is stopped, they will tell you buy this one. You can buy it
子供たちがとっても多いんですね。これは車の掃除用に買う運転手が多いので、まあ5枚ワンセットとかそんな感じでフィリピンでもとってもよく売ってます。
Yes. So there's another rug that we are making. So because we just started it before we left, so we weren't able to take pictures. Okay. So the second opportunity is the educational. As you all know, only 5% were able to go to college in a slum community. And even some could not even finish elementary or high school. So what can we help? So far this is what we were able to think. And we started especially with the children because some of them are just playing around and they're not doing anything. So why not help them the basic literacy from the ages 3 to 5 years old. So we started the tutorial program. And so these are some of the children who are participating.
まず幼児教育
Sustainable. We also requested the parents, instead of having it for free, we requested it to let them pay 10 pesos a day. So 10 pesos a day, that includes their books, because all materials are already provided, and the admin fee just to continue the program, and also their special activities, because we have special activities.
してます。
Yeah, and comparing to some barangay preschool, 10 pesos is very cheap. So parents are very supportive in this program. And if we could raise more funds, we wish to bring them to a field trip, because most of them are only stays in the community. We want them to go to different places someday. And then another educational program that we offer to our elementary and high school students as well as college is the school scholarship. Particularly in TulaysaKinabuhi, we call it Pay It Forward. We want to teach them the vision of sharing the blessing to the next generation, something like that. If they will finish the education, if they will get a good job, we want them to have the heart to help another student in the community. So it will also become sustainable. So far, in elementary and high school, we have 5 students. And we are partnering with an organization also, they're called Hope for Kids. So they're supporting these 10 children. And in college, we are supporting 8 students. So they are now in 8 of them, 7 of them are in a Bible school. They will finish as educators, teachers. Okay, and then the other one, the last girl on that side, is taking IT in Talisay College. And we already have 2 graduating next year on March. And there are 1 third year and 3 first year college. So, and you know, for us Filipinos, we're always happy to have someone being able to finish in college, and we're very happy that through our program we have already 2 graduate students, and that is Jeneline and Chris. So they are also the older sisters of those college students I have showed you a while ago, and they finish with honors, so they have special rewards. So we're very happy. And now Jeneline is already helping the tutorial program because she is a education. She finished education, so she's already paying the community through helping, through teaching.
受けさせています。
And we're very thankful for this lady because she's also working at the same time. So that's why we have to start our class at 7:30 in the morning, so that at 10 she can work, because we can only give her very few, you know, just a help.
7時半から来る。
Very happy for her commitment. And next is, again, we see the education problem of this community. Even if we want to send them to school, even if we want to help them all, but the other problem that we have seen is they also lack supply because their parents doesn't have that big income. So even if, do you know that in elementary students, a grader students needs 24 notebooks.
24 冊のノートが小学生で必要なんです。そんなにたくさんのお金を支払える両親はなかなか実はいないです。たった24冊なんです。
And some can only afford either 3 or 5, so they still need more. And so what we decided is, why not we supply school supplies for them. So we have started this program for about 4 years already, and our partners is also coming from here in Japan. Areas that I have shown you except for the Midillian area. And we have a neighbor, a school, because some of the students also in that school doesn't have enough school supplies. And because we have so much, we have received so much, so we want to share also what we have. And then we also went to a different island, in Camotes Island. So we have that community in supplying their school supplies. All of them receive a complete school supplies. And we also motivate the students. If they do well in school, sometimes I give them this standard, just to motivate them. And if we reach this standard, we will have additional supply like shoes or uniform or bags. So that's how we motivate them also.
ご褒美のような形で成績が良かったら靴も買ってあげるよみたいな形で頑張らせることで子どもたちが学校に行く機会をより多くしようとしています。
Another program is the language exchange program. This is also a pilot project. But so far, our youth and some of the kids are very much curious in learning Japanese language, and one of that who's helping us is Yusuke. He works in Cebu and he comes to our house, to the center, the office, Sundays, and he teach Japanese, and then after that we teach him Cebuano. So we hope we can bring some of them here and meet you, and maybe they can already speak Japanese. Yes. Okay, and the next is because Cebu or Philippines doesn't have all the Wi-Fi connection anywhere, and this is also another problem for their education. Not all of them can go to internet cafe and pay. So we offered our center as a free internet connection for research assignments because most of the teachers request their school projects mostly online. So they could not pay 30 pesos or 15 pesos an hour. So they can go to our house for free, and then they will just pay 1 peso for printing.
And the internet?
It's from our old days. And the next opportunity is the social and spiritual. Living in a poor community, not all are very confident because they're shy, because I'm poor. So we want them to develop having a self-confidence and good self-image. So there are a few programs that we offer to them. This one is what we call the weekend feeding program. So every weekend, every Saturday, our college students will be our teachers for this feeding program. So they're also supporting the projects in the community. So before we give them the chocolate, porridge, or the chicken, we teach them Bible stories, songs, games, have fun, instead of go around the community and doing nothing. So, and then here we teach them good values. So there are many things that has helped us. Actually, these teachers now used to be the children before that we are helping. So now they're already teachers. So this is what you can see from our feeding program. And hopefully from this feeding program, we will have another generation of leaders and teachers. And as you can see, we don't have a center like this, so we don't only do it outside and the neighbors. So if it rains, so we have to cancel. But if it's not, it's very sunny always, so it's okay. And another opportunity that we offered to the children is to bring them to our favorite fast food of Filipinos, which is Jollibee. And not all of them can go to Jollibee always. And some of them haven't been there for the first time. And we're very happy because some Bible study group that is a company that he is having a Bible study, they supported that Christmas program last year. And sometimes you can ask the Jollibee to go to your community, but this time, we bring the children to the fast food and have the Christmas party for them. And as you can see, they're really happy meeting Jollibee.
次世代の人材育成としてこういう青少年へのアプローチやってるんですけれども、その中で、去年のクリスマスの時期はジョリビーにみんなで行ってみるって初めて行くような子どもたちも多かったので、すごくいい機会に社会科見学の大きい場みたいですよね、機会になりました。ジョリビーはフィリピンのファーストフード一番マクドナルドの次を抜くぐらいの大きいファーストフード店です。
Yeah, so we want them to feel special for their Christmas. Another one is to help them develop their skills and talents. Filipinos are very much musically talented. So they like singing, dancing. So we want them to experience going in front of people, standing in front of people, and have a self-confidence in showing what they have. Yeah, it could be singing or dancing for youth. And Japanese university students came over to Cebu to organize this Miss Dream contest. by Bella Verino as their sponsor. So this dream contest is not just about beauty contest. What they really want to happen is they want to encourage the youth to express their dreams in future in front of public.
ミストリームコンテストはこれ日本で
They might become beauty pageants one day, beauty queens one day. But with this, we're very happy that Manilin, as one of the contestants, she is also the winner during the beauty contest. So we're
写
happy.
真中央のマネリンさんっていう子が去年はミストリームコンテスト女王を取ったんですよね。で彼女は今スカラーの子でもあります。
So this contest is open to anyone who wants to join. So they have actually competitors from other schools. So it's a very good experience for them.
この一つの地域や学校だけじゃなくもうこの垣根を越えていろんな人たちが集まる中でやるのですごく意味がありました。
So the previous years, to be able to help the children having the leadership skills, we brought them to a leadership camp. So that's why they were able to know how to lead children and how to lead, organize a program. And now that picture in the pool, they used to be very young and while joining the camp, and then now they have already grown up and they are now helping as our teachers in the community.
リーダーシップキャンプは、いわゆる合宿、子ども合宿みたいなものなんです。
And another opportunity that we have with this study tour is that we were able to raise supporters from this study tour. And so one of that is Miwako, and one other student who is Hiro, who lives in Spain that has a restaurant. He's now supporting few of our college students. So it's very good experience for all of us.
実は
And we hope that through this study tour, it has also given you a big impact for your life. It's a different, like each of you has different experience. So we hope that you get also something from us out of that study tour.
皆さん一つ一つ何か得たことがあったんじゃないかなと思ってます。
And with this study tour as well, we were able to come up with a community cleanup project. Because you all have seen the problem of Cebu and Philippines about sanitary. So actually, last year, we have started the community cleanup, especially in the area of City Hope. Our mothers are very cooperative and supportive in this project. And one of our contact in this community is Jocelyn. We considered her as one of the community leader, because she was able to convince her friends and other mothers to do clean up twice a month, and they've been doing it very good and very well.
コミュニティクリーナーの環境
This community, that's the place where you will go through, and then so they've been cleaning as much as possible all areas in their community, the entrance way, going at the back of our center, and even at the riverside, because they have seen that we really need to clean our community. And look at them, they're very happy doing it. So we're happy that we were able to assist them in that
コミュニティ
area.
全体の本当にクリーンアップを今一生懸命やってます。
And now, through also that community project, we also want them to have their own toilet.
この環境美化プログラムに連携してトイレがやっぱりないっていうことも大きく環境に響いていたわけです。
So now we have started with 3. It may not be the same toilet with you here in Japan. You have a very nice and clean toilet. But for them, it's very big help for them to have their own toilet.
トイレ今までなかったので日本とはもう比べ物にならないほど簡素ですけど、このトイレのボールができたことがすごく大きい変化につながっています。で今3つまず導入をスタートしました。これはローンのプログラムでやってます。
Yeah, so it's a loan project program, and hopefully we can add more to every family who are very cooperative in cleaning their community. So far, this is all that we can share to you of what is happening in Cebu.
トイレのローンは本当にちゃんとローンとしてお金もちゃんと返して、それでやっていきたいっていう環境美化に本当に強い思いをある人たちに優先順位をつけながら今増やしていこうとしています。で、今日今話したことが一応私たち全ての活動かなということを言っていますが、本当は結構他にもいろいろやっているアプローチもあるとは思うんですが、はい。
Yeah, and as what we have written here, there are so many things that are still to be done, many things to do, and we're happy that you are already part of it. And thank you so much.
今日こうして皆さんが参加してくれてよかったです。皆さんも私たちの一部ですよということで。
Yeah, just very short. In the Philippines, most of you, like all of you, already been there, and you probably noticed that one of the problems in our country is education, and that is why when we talk about Haruka, about what what we can do, for the project, and I said, we want always. Education should be, I think, our first priority. And in the Philippines, our population is almost 103 million right now, and like 40% from that population are children ages 5 to 17 years old. And Yuda has been in Manila, and if of course, Manila is more populated than Cebu, but I think the problem will always be the same, the problem of uneducated children. So what we'd like to happen is that we want to educate as long as we can the children in our community, in our target area. And what I've seen with this problem is that because children cannot go to school, though our school are free, public schools are free, but teachers is asking more for school projects, school assignments, and even doing some research. So it becomes very costly. But what we observe is that when the children cannot go to school, they will try to live a life on the street. And once they were on the street, they are involved in so many things, especially in doing bad things. And maybe many of you, I don't know for sure, maybe you observe that you can see children on the street sniffing solvent, right? Why? Because they do it to feel that intense excitement and to forget about food, just to fill the stomach through that solvent. And not only that, you want to say? Translate? Okay. So, because they were on the street and they are exposed to many different things, and if they want money, then they can do just like pickpocketing, and then they can also do snatching. And we have a guest before, and even Haruka, she had that experience. She lost her money in her bag, and most likely children are doing it because you cannot recognize if they are doing bad. So that is why, to realize that problem, we really wanted them to become educated, and we don't want them to remain poor. Because what I have seen based on my personal life, if I wasn't able to go to college, then probably I won't be here today, right? So the children or the community remain poor just because they are uneducated, and they cannot apply for a good job, because of course they can just be a laborer or doing something bad on the street, selling drugs, because drug, it's an easy money. In our country, there's so much killing because of drugs, so you can become instant millionaire or rich because of drugs. So that is why in our program in the community, we focus on education. We started on the tutorial program with these young children, and of course we want them to change from the inside to the outside. And then we do a lot of program on educational process, like we teach them during summer class, and then we also want them to go to school with complete school supplies. They can use free Wi-Fi, and we help them to go to university. So No, I just hope that through this partnership, we can change community. So, as we invention to see a transformed, marginalized community. So, we want to see a better community, a community that would also bring change to other communities. So that's actually our goal as an organization. Though we say that I'm a pastor or we are a Christian organization, but we both have same goal. We both have same goal. So thank you so much for the partnership. So if you have questions, then you can ask.
はい